Okay, Mark here, and I'm doing this double dual screen thing again. As you have guessed by the title, this is my response to the Stig, and yeah, it's just me trying to get. Oops, let me see. Okay, and let's do this, like so. Yeah. Okay, so this is. Okay, I'm trying to do this dual screen thing again, with me being on top of the screen and the gameplay down there. As you have guessed, this is my response, and a rather crappy response because I'm still figuring out how to do this. To the Stig's Atari 2600 River Raid Challenge, and as you see, I've got this game running. I just ran it for the first time and I scored 6,140 points, but I believe I can do a bit better. I saw excellent response by the Demo Monster. He scored, I think, 75k. I'm not going near there, I guess, but let's see if I'm any good at it. So here we go. So the further you get in this game, the more attention you have to pay to your fuel. And early on in the game, you can get by with very little fuel, picking up very little fuel. Doing this. Doing this talking video gameplay thingy, Stephen Dunway like, really makes it very hard to play the game. So what Steve is doing is very hard to reproduce, because playing and talking at the same time, especially in a foreign language, is quite difficult. I couldn't get the video any clearer, so it's kind of blurry, but hey, the old 2600 graphics were blurry as well, so okay, so I might actually do a bit better than my first test run. I don't remember these planes coming by as early in the game. Well, I'm gonna try it again because this is even worse than what I did last time. What's really weird is that that even after the bullets leave the plane, they just can't seem to go with you. Quite a few of these older shmups have that feature. And I think it's a feature because I think they only have to use one set of X coordinates for the gameplay. It simplifies the game mechanics or game logic a bit, so you can get by with less code, which makes it a bit faster, I guess. Whoops. Hey. Well, kamikaze. That sure was a kamikaze move. I have this game on a lot of platforms actually, so I may actually do the response on multiple platforms. I played this the most on the Commodore 64, so I might actually give that a whirl. From memory, this game looks surprisingly similar. So I guess that they've made the Commodore 64 game pretty much like the 2600 game, because I think this is a 2600 original. Well, I don't think I'll be able to improve my score that much. I think my score is pretty much what it was the first time. Nah, gotta try it again. I'm not even sure what John got for his first. I need to score higher because I actually dared him so. Shooting down those. Yep. I remember playing this for the first time and having no clue what to do. And I played it for the first time on the Commodore 64, and I remember how weird the graphics appeared to me. Rather crude, but this game actually this game actually has very similar graphics on all the ports that I have. The Commodore 64 has a port, the ColecoVision, the MSX, which is actually virtually identical. Ay. Ugly buggers. And I'm getting my fuel recognition. I'm getting it wrong. I'm just homing in on the planes and try to destroy the fuel. Well, I guess no. I'm just going to try it again because this is just plain weird. Okay, so there is some pattern recognition. I mean, if you practice a lot. So there's somewhat of a learning curve because these ships are dotted around the same way. Well, it doesn't affect my brain, that's for sure. So for the 2600, it's actually quite a decent game. I'm actually more used to the Commodore version, so this is playing more differently. Especially the way you speed up and slow down is differently, so it's different. So that's why I am trying to get away, talking myself out of this, getting this pathetic score. Okay, right, well, let's move on to the Commodore 64 version. Or shall I play the MSX version? Or the Commodore 64 version? Or the ColecoVision? I also have the ColecoVision version, which is actually identical to the Commodore 64 version. Yeah, let's move on. MSX. So this is my response on the MSX, and John, as you probably will see, this is exactly like the ColecoVision version. The MSX system shared a lot of hardware similarities with the ColecoVision, hence there's quite a few games that actually look very similar. This is actually exactly the same as the ColecoVision version. And let me see how bad I am at this game. If the scoring system is similar, and if my gameplay is anything but consistent, or rather, if the scoring system is the same and my gameplay is is a bit any bit consistent, I guess I'll be able to get a similar score on this game as well. As you can see, the high score of the the graphics are of a bit higher definition than the Atari 2600 version. So let's press 1 for the first level and see how well we fare. What for me is most important is that I am not trying to rush through the game because I want to crash into helicopters. The way this game speeds up and slows down is more similar to the one I'm pretty used to playing, and that's the Counter 16 version, 1980. I love this shot. It's very similar to, in some ways, to that high-speed chase game, which name I totally forgot. HQ Chaser or something? I'm not sure. Shooting. Well, at least it does give me a higher score. A bit early on in the game. And another bridge is approaching, I guess. Are firing. Oh, and always dive into that explosion. It's always tough passing these. Yeah, this plane I always keep on crashing into this boat. Oh well. The score in the MSX is 7,420.